reaching the limits of its voice coil or suspension. Be sure to disengage any equalizers, epicenters, or other bass enhancement devices, as they will not be necessary for this track.
Hold on. I saw me get the forward them. Listen to the next tune now. Alright. A big sound, I play some big tune, I play one now. Yes, a song class. Respect Rasta. Song class. Bless. Me I bunch some big tune, I make some guy know some I have it round here, can enough tune play already. Send me a sound killer around here. None of you are gonna kill me. New tune time. All of Almighty God. Almighty God. All of that. Pull up. I see right now, I met them boy, I know enough tune me around here when enough of them can't play.
Well, I see special against all of the jungle crew and all the jungle girls too. Outlaw Terry Gans, they got you on a curfew.
Listen to this blood, you know. You don't know me when they are built church. Listen to this.
Go on tonight. Go on.
All over God, just like culture.
Something like go on tonight. Go on tonight.
Alright.
Go on tonight. Only while we are fight.
Are you ready for the real war?
Go on tonight. Only while we are fight. Jungle soldier, we must stand up and fight. Yeah, we are raga buffalo soldier. Raga from down Africa. We are raga roots and culture. Raga we in the area. Raga freedom fighter. Raga we are the jungle soldier. We are raga freedom fighter. Freedom fighter. Freedom fighter. Freedom fighter. Freedom fighter. Whoa, no, yuck. Raga, freedom fighter.
Now make them even jump and sound know one thing. Let it go. New tune time.
Something I go on tonight. Go on tonight. Go on. Something I go on tonight. Go on tonight. Only while we are fight. Jungle soldier, we must stand up and fight. Yeah, we are raga buffalo soldier. Raga from down Africa. We are raga roots and culture. Raga we in the area.
Onomatopoeia. I never seen. Live from Trenton. Live from Trenton. Sativa Cross podcast. Worldwide. Outside Chris Christie's office.
The next show, not sound in the world can play this. We're calling it the platinum dub. Ready to forward them now.
Go on tonight. Go on tonight. Only while we are fight. Jungle soldier, we must stand up and fight. Go on tonight. Go on.
Right now. Family of the Almighty God. Wow, let's start jump on this one. Pull up. Cause some guy around here talk about said them on top and top. And them have some guy we are far with man. Me say me a sound killer around here, none of them are gonna kill me. You too tight. I mean I make them know, so give me a next big tune and make them know what I go on like Gideon. When the tune comes to
Special best to all the jungle crew and all the jungle girls too. Outlaw Terrigians, you got you on a curfew. Hold that. Walk tonight, only while we are fight. Jungle soldier, we must stand up and fight. Yeah, we are raga raga, buffalo soldier. Raga raga, from down Africa. We are raga raga, roots and culture. Raga raga, we in the area. Raga raga, freedom fighter. Raga raga, we are the jungle soldier. We are raga raga, raga raga, raga raga, freedom fighter.
Hey, you know what? We're going to start the Sativa Cross podcast. I'm Lefty, and this is Wayne. I'm not sure if you... we have a viewer. We do have a viewer. Hold on. Say it again.
Hello.
Hello, Wayne.
Hello. Hi.
And we got
Hello.
Don is here and Jim Miller. I guess Jim Miller's going to set up a tent. We're going to have
Another
him.
10? Wow.
We're going to have him blab for a half
He's
hour
going all out,
while we
man.
smoke, but I guess that's not going to happen. We're going to smoke a little weed across the street and let you do the podcast.
Yeah, we're going to let Don set up his table with his little microphone set up, right?
Let Don set it up.
Huh?
It's his
What?
tent.
Oh, we're going to let him use our stuff?
Oh, Don, you're going to come into our podcast today? No? He says no. He's going to do his own over here.
If you want to educate, I don't even mind holding on for a minute. I mean, I'll just sit
Yeah, give us like 5-10 minutes. You can broadcast to our one viewer we have on there on the Sativa Cross broadcast. Here
Yeah,
you go,
hello,
Jim.
Morgan. How are you doing?
We got one.
Oh, yeah. All right, Jim.
Okay, we'll be going plural with them viewers any minute now, I'm sure.
Turn this off.
We are here every Thursday,
All right.
and we'll be here every Thursday until Thanksgiving. Right now, we're trying to be on air on the podcast from 11 till 2. Takes a little while getting set up and working out some of the kinks. But we're getting a little better each week. First week, Mr. William Haney and me tried to set up a tent, and it took 4 Boy Scouts coming over to help us before we could do it. It was a little embarrassing, but they're Boy Scouts. That's what they're for. That's what they do. I'm sure they felt good about it, and then they had to go tell their parents they set up a tent for medical marijuana informational / protest at the State House. We're here every Thursday because some people do not realize the state of our medical marijuana law and how bad it is. We do. We know the people it affects. There are a couple right here right now who can go right across the street and legally medicate using their state-sanctioned medical marijuana. And then they can come back and not be in pain and continue on with the podcast. As you will see, it doesn't disrupt their mental functions. If anything, it gets them into a nice smooth spot. A lot of this has to do with the administration. That's why we're at the State House. Some of it has to do with the legislature, and that would be one door down at the annex. You know, I'm going to practice saying it, not like there's anybody going to particularly hear it at this point. And we have food. We share. Good food. Very good food. And I don't eat while I got a microphone in front of me because apparently it sounds like chomping and something out of a sci-fi movie. So I'll wait till I'm not helping relieve the crew. They also do fully baked radio on Monday from 12 till 3 or 1 till 3. And they are fully baked radio. It's certainly literal in their case. So thank you to Sativa Cross for bringing video skills and the podcasts to Trenton every Thursday, because we need all the help we can get making sure people understand how people are not being served by our medical marijuana program. I read in the paper when the director of the program, John O'Brien, resigned, and the Department of Health, Maureen O'Dowd, the commissioner of the Department of Health, spoke of 3,600 patients or over 3,000 patients getting their medicine. They're not. Not that many are. There's that many that are registered. Many have not actually gotten their medicine. And if they have, it's probably been once. You ask anybody in the program, the main problem with it is they can't afford it. You can get about twice as much medicine on the black market as you can doing it legally at a state dispensary. So what do you do if you're a patient? Do you run out of medicine for 2 weeks every month and be in pain and have your family watch you in pain and have your kids see their dad cry because he can't afford enough medicine? Or do you go to the black market where you can get a whole month's supply? I don't think I'm outing any patients when I say that many are still using the black market because they're making the correct choice and taking care of their health for them and their family as best they can. It's up to the Department of Health to work out the problems. Most of the reason it's so expensive has something to do with the overly burdensome regulations that were thrust upon us by the administration and the Department of Health that were not in the law that was signed by the governor. So our governor says he's not going to make more changes. He may be close to adding edibles. One of the odder things about what's going on is the health department does not oppose edibles for adults. The program does not oppose edibles for adults. Legislators do not oppose edible marijuana products for adult patients. Nobody opposes it. The governor vetoed it when edibles were signed into law for children. It was originally written that it would be oral preparations for all patients. He vetoed the adults right out of it, but didn't want to look heartless and cause more children's lives to end prematurely who were patients. So he was okay with edibles for them because who would want a 2-year-old to try to smoke marijuana, that being the only way available under law. So the legislature, all they have to do is get a bill to the governor's desk. He has said he will sign it. Nobody will oppose it, and it will be a done deal. I went to the Assembly Regulatory Committee hearing about the problems with our program. And I testified everything that I just said, that all they need to do is get a bill written having to do solely with oral preparations of cannabis for registered adult patients in the state of New Jersey, and it would be signed immediately. But it's not happening. So sometimes it's not all the administration's fault. Sometimes it's our friends' fault in the legislature. They're not really considering this the priority that patients and their families are. And that's natural. It's not them. But it is important. There are children who have died here, and there are children who are living with their families as refugees in Colorado and soon to be in Maine. There are refugees that if they stay here, they will die because they will not be included in the program. And I think that our governor, while explaining that he will not allow marijuana to be legalized under his watch, and he said that He believes in the gateway theory, that if children smoke marijuana, they will almost undoubtedly go on to harder drugs. That's been proven not to be true, and the problem is that he has said that legalizing medical marijuana for adult consumption in New Jersey, whether you're a patient or not, would then be like accepting blood money for money into the state coffers. Blood money, he would call that. The same governor who has no problem with a 7% sales tax on medical marijuana. My informal poll tells me that at least 3/4 of registered medical marijuana patients in New Jersey cannot afford a full month's supply, which maxes out at 2 ounces anyway. That's around $1,200 for those 2 ounces, and who has that kind of cash laying around? It's not covered by insurance, and it's a cash payment. So when a patient cannot afford a whole month's supply of their medicine, they are in pain the time they can't. I know people that choose that pain time to be when their kids are in school and their wife is working, so they can't be seen crying and in pain. They have to make that choice because they can't afford a whole month's supply, and they are not allowed to grow their own. When you add 7% sales tax to that in a state that does not have sales tax on any prescribed medications or any over-the-counter medications, none, Danny, none, I tell you. They have none. But marijuana is not prescribed, and it is not an over-the-counter medication. It falls in between. It's a recommended medication. Physicians recommend it. They don't prescribe it. So this means that the taxability, that's the official term, is positive for this, that you are able to tax it. We do not violate any tenets in our state constitution by taxing medical marijuana. Now, the fact that the program is called the Compassionate Use Medical Marijuana Program means the health department deems this to be medical. The governor himself has said he wants it to be a medical-based program. Therefore, it is medicine. Over the counter, under the counter, round the counter, no counter at all. It's medicine. Point is, when a patient is going to run out of their medical cannabis because they cannot afford a whole month's supply, 7% sales tax means 7% less medicine when they can't even afford a whole month's supply in the first place. That means literally 7% more pain every month. If that isn't blood money, I really don't know what is. I used to call it a pain tax. If our governor prefers blood money, so be it. We'll call it blood money. That should be rescinded immediately, and all blood money received for medical marijuana taxation should be returned to the patients it was taken from. You can't get them back their pain-free days they would have had. And I worked it out. It's about 1.4 days of pain extra for that 7%. Hold on. Hello? I thought I'd take a personal call on a podcast, just see how it would work out, but that's not going to happen. Anyway, when it comes to should medical marijuana be taxed, I'll let my no button speak whether or not that should be.
No, 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 no.
Should medical marijuana be taxed?
For the last time, no.
Is that because it causes pain when they can't afford their full supply of medicine? Yeah, it is. So, am I wrong when I say this should not be taxed?
No.
Should the state be accepting blood money from medical marijuana taxation?
No!
Well, it shouldn't. Should the state be accepting Blood money from medical marijuana taxation?
No.
Are you sure?
N-O.
Well, there you have it. The no button says medical marijuana should not be taxed. To any patients who may or may not be hearing this, our message is we do understand your pain, and we're working on it. And we could use all the help we could get. That's why Sativa Cross Radio podcast is taking part here every week. And the thing about having a podcast run by medical marijuana patients, they are in serious pain. And they deserve time to go across the street and medicate as they're doing. No, I'm not the Sativa Cross crew. I'm Jim Miller, co-founder of the Coalition for Medical Marijuana. And we'll be here every Thursday until Thanksgiving from 11 till 2, or until the medical marijuana law actually works. We're going to be here till Thanksgiving because that isn't going to happen by the end of this year, and maybe never. Got to protect the food. Hold on. Well, I would assume you're feeling a little bit less pain. I'm glad to see a member of the crew come back to take a microphone. And how's it going, Wayne? Doing better? I'll bet you're ready to roll. I see no amotivational syndrome. I don't see any droopy eyes. I don't see any failure to communicate. You're looking pretty regular. What's up? I thought you were supposed to be like ready for some harder drugs by now. That's not the case, is it?
No.
Testing.
I'm sorry, what was that?
No, 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 no.
Hey, this guy over here. Mad on to me. What's up there? Jim Miller.
Well, we're hoping the governor
He's in New
came
Hampshire.
by. He is in New Hampshire.
He's in New Hampshire, I think.
Okay, well, you know, I
He
thought
didn't
he was
come
in
in
New
this
Hampshire
weekend.
last week, and he wasn't. He sneaks back and forth pretty good. He's walked by here last year. Out of 20 times we were here, he walked by 5 times. We're going to be here another 30 this year, including today. I think our chances of seeing him are good. And are we really happy with his performance?
No.
I just love this no button. I'm sorry. Yeah, he will walk by us one day. And we will have a question prepared each day, and we will have a table for him that he can come sit and be on the podcast or not. But he will not invite us to his table. Doesn't mean we shouldn't invite him to ours, right?
Of course. You know, we want him to hear us out.
A rational conversation.
That's all.
The man has no problem speaking his mind. It would be interesting because we're all from Jersey. And you know what he says in Jersey? We give as good as we get. Man, getting us together for a discussion might be entertaining.
I think it would. I really do. I think the governor, he's exactly like you said. He's Jersey. This is Jersey, and that's why we're going to be here every Thursday, because we're not going to shut up. We're not going to go away. That's how we are in Jersey, and we have a very big problem, many problems with the New Jersey medical marijuana program. You know, where to start? I'd like to just sit down with the governor and say, hey, you come into my store, and I have a very expensive store. You know, like, you have to be rich to come to my store. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you're getting an Italian sub. It's costing you $15. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no Subway.
Glad you don't charge us for the sandwich trays you bring, because that keeps us going all day long. That's for sure.
Well,
And they are good, by the way. They are that good.
only the best for the best. That's the Barini motto, okay? And my point being, we're very expensive, but yet anyone can come through our doors and they can get food. Now, this medical marijuana program here in New Jersey, wow, you have to be super rich just to get medicine.
Oh, yeah, how much does it cost? And I'm saying as much as $1,200 for 2 ounces. Would that be correct?
No.
We're
it's
speaking
not
to a
that
card-holding
expensive.
patient here, so.
It's only $1,000 plus tax, so $1,070 more dollars.
Right, so basically, that would be $12,000 and $840 tax added onto that per year. $840 sales tax for people who can afford their full amount, which is rare.
Well, let's talk medicine here, Jim.
Sure.
Because this is how the best way was brought up for me. Being a patient, I am a card holder.
You are.
And in order for me to get my medicine, say 1 pound of my medicine, okay? So that's 16 ounces.
8 months worth.
And you gotta times that by $1,000. We're not even gonna worry about the tax yet.
No.
Now, if I was on the street right here, right across the street, I could probably find someone selling a pound within a mile of this place. And the most I'm gonna pay on the street is gonna be like $4,800. And that's for the best of the best in the world. Average would be around $3,000. And yet, $8,000 plus tax. You want to talk about blood money? That's blood money.
That is blood money. Do you think that's why the average amount a patient gets per year is so small? It may be less than 3 ounces for the entire year.
Can't afford it.
They can't afford it, and if they do afford it, they're not getting as much as they could. If I were sick or taking care of somebody who was, as I did for decades of my life, I would do whatever it took to get enough medicine to do the job. I would have never said to Cheryl, sorry, you're going to be in pain today, but I didn't want to get you illegal medicine when we can get legal medicine at twice the price. There's no protection there watching her cry out in pain. And I do know people who have scared their children with their pain, simply tugging on daddy's pant leg, causing somebody to cry out. It reverberates through whole families. It's not just about the patients. We see what the families are going through, and we see what children are going through and what their parents would do to protect them when they are sick, mostly childhood epilepsy. How do you feel about that, Wayne?
Just doesn't make sense to me. You know, we personally know Sweet Little Angel. We know a couple.
Few.
But we know a sweet little one, Tuffy. And we've seen her progression.
Unbelievable.
We've seen her in a stroller. To the point where, like, she's in the stroller, all pharmacy drugged up.
In the stroller because she couldn't stand. Not because she's too young to stand, because she couldn't stand.
6 years old.
Yeah.
We're talking.
Then, yeah, she'd be 7 now.
6 years old, in a stroller, doesn't want to get out.
Wearing a helmet.
And I'm sorry, but she never really smiled.
You know, I was just thinking that. You know why I'm thinking that? You see the pictures of her recently?
That's all she does is smile now.
She smiles with the wonderment of seeing a butterfly fly by, but she gets to chase after it.
She's smiling, chasing geese.
Yeah.
This is something that you didn't see a year ago.
You know who else is smiling? Her dad.
And her mother. I mean, all of us too.
Well, I mean, her dad, we see him come out here all the time, and he does bring his family when he can. He brings Tuffy when he can, but let me shout out to Ricardo Rivera, inspiration to me and a lot of parents. Forward all the time.
He couldn't make it today. I talked to him last night. He had to work today, and he wishes he was here. It's weird. He feels as though part of his life's mission, after seeing what cannabis has done for his daughter, he feels as though he's got to be the one out there on the forefront making sure marijuana gets legalized medicinally.
He doesn't want, as pretty much all the parents we know, it becomes more than just their children and their family. When they get to know each other, they know there are more they'll never meet, and that Rick, knows this. He knows that he's helping people that he'd never meet, and he's very thankful that we did everything at the Coalition for Medical Marijuana New Jersey to help him, never having met him. So he's paying it forward. He's a good man.
Definitely he
That
is.
was Sunday.
And
Listen, why don't you talk to Don a little bit? I got to finish setting up a tent.
Yeah, that was
sounds like a plan.
Monday, right? Sunday. Yeah, Thursday.
So another person,
No, I'm not ready.
another
I
refugee,
gotta get my head together. I'm not.
Sarah.
Sorry, man. Sorry, not yet.
She actually moved, her and her family, yesterday.
I will in bed.
We will have a special guest in a little while.
Let me get my head straight.
Oh, boy.
Absolutely. And a patient. It seems like
I was
most.
in Bethel, New York yesterday.
And Sarah and her family left yesterday.
That's where the original Woodstock was.
They just had to leave because in order for them to give the correct medicine to their daughter, which is cannabis, they just couldn't do it. Sarah was in a limbo type of world because Sarah wasn't a child and Sarah was an adult. She was over 18, and it was even harder for her being 18, suffering with, I forget, Lefty, he would know exactly what syndrome she suffered from, some form of epilepsy. And she had to up and go to Maine, where Maine has a real compassionate medical marijuana program.
Can she, I assume, get oral preparations there?
She's gonna get a lot more than that there. You know, in Maine they have edibles, they have gummies, they have everything. They have the lollipops, Jolly Ranchers, brownies, of course. You know, muffins, all those type of edibles. They have the oil.
The oil.
The life-saving. Some people want to call it Rick Simpson oil. Some people want to call it Fico oil. Some people just want to call it healing oil. You know, they got that there.
And that can be put under the tongue with somebody that even has trouble swallowing, certainly can't inhale smoke, or maybe they shouldn't have a gummy bear. But for kids who like gummy bears and are able to use them, what better way to get them to take their medicine?
I mean, we got our friend Jax. Jax is, 15, 16 years old. Can't smoke for the life of him. But geez, you know, if you gave him an edible, that would help. But you can't even get that here in New Jersey. Here they give you the flowers, and we could talk about, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. I go to Garden State Dispensary, and it's supposed to be, I think it's the best out of the 4 that they say are up and running. One of them's not even up and running yet, but they got to go ahead. Then you got Egg Harbor, and I'm hearing nothing but bad reviews of Egg Harbor and their product. Then you have Montclair. Montclair has what, 4 strains? Two medium to medium high THCs, and then 2 high CBDs for the kids. But if you go to Garden State Dispensary, you've got over 12 strains. And their best strains, probably there's only like 3 strains I like. Blackwater, Death Star, and like Sour Willie. They're the only ones that have 20% THC. But the point being, you go there, and wow, you get an awesome, vast choice of medicine to use. But say you have cancer, and you know you don't want anything on that, you don't want to burn smoke on your throat, or you don't want vapor. Okay, well, someone teaches you how to cook with it, right? No, they just give you the weed. See you later, bye-bye.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's to the point where it's kind of sad because it's like a business to them.
It got to the point where the coalition felt the need to put out a patient handbook to advise on how to ingest it other than smoking. And the first attempt came out pretty good. I hope it's going to be a help. And let me go back to real quick. Jax, who I think would be 16 now, living in Colorado with his mom. And it was his mom, and who started the weekly demonstrations.
Oh, they're going to be here. I'm sorry, I got to cut you
last
off,
year.
Jim. They're coming. They're coming back. Well, at least Jenny is. Jenny's going to be here May 7th.
Well, this is what she started
7th.
last year. I would never have attempted a weekly event, and she did, but of course moved to Colorado to save her son's life, and we've kept it going, but we would not be here today if Jenny Storms was not doing everything she could for Jax. And I'm going to let you go on a bit now. I got some signs to hang up. I want to make sure people know what we're doing here. When I get them hang up, we'll turn the camera around a little bit and you can see the setup. But
Sounds like a plan.
pretty much like all of this, I know you can sit here and we don't run out of things to say because there is so much wrong with the program.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Where to start? Where to start? Thanks a lot, Jim. Great seeing you. Jim will be back on later. Maybe we can get our friend William Haney to come sit down, take a load off. You know how those older gentlemen are. You know. Anyway, here we are. Fully Baked Radio, somewhere on the internet, somewhere on Ustream, doing our podcast here in front of the Trenton State House. Must be something exciting going on. They actually have Telemundo.
It's very windy out here.
Hey, thanks. They can hear that. They can hear that. They can hear
There
the
isn't
wind.
that much foot traffic either.
Okay, when I ask questions, you talk. That's how it works, okay?
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I forgive you.
Thank you.
That really wasn't a question, but I'll let that go. Anyway.
Oh, please. That doesn't sound right.
Anyway, here we are today at the State House in Trenton. We got a little Telemundo. You got some news stations here. Something big must be going on inside. Must be a nice vote today. God only knows. Oh, Donnie. Donnie can't come on the radio, but he can make fun of William. Not right. Not right. So, boys and girls, let's talk about what's wrong with the New Jersey medical marijuana program. Where to begin? It's always easy. You know, we could all give our own little stories. You know, before I was using medical cannabis, I was seeing my pain doctor, going once a month.
We'll be out here for 28 more weeks, folks.
What that has to do with my story, I don't know. Thank you.
We're going to get that story out there within the next 28 weeks.
Oh, boy.
That's the run.
Where's Lefty? Where's Lefty? Jesus. Anyway, monthly I was going and I was paying a big $15 for my monthly prescription for OxyContin. And I had back surgery going bad. From the back surgery, I get these bad muscle spasms. They refer to it as intractable skeletal muscular spasticity. That is one of the few qualifying sicknesses that qualifies you to get medical marijuana. So I was taking my prescription pills for pain and was taking, oh, wow, it was a lot of pills per month. Moral of the story is that I worked, but I was out of it. It was just terrible. I mean, here I am a chef. I'm working with a knife, and the OxyContin. It just, I ended up, you know, I had to do a different job at the family store. From being the chef, I ended up becoming the telephone guy. Well, ended up qualifying for medical marijuana. Got my card. And instead of paying my $15 a month, well, the doctor said I need 2 ounces of medical marijuana a month to help alleviate my condition. Well, 2 ounces a month, that's 500, that's 1,000. Plus the New Jersey medical marijuana program has the audacity to tax the medicine. You know, we're not talking about, you know, legal recreational marijuana. We're talking about legal medicinal marijuana. You know, in order, half the qualifications in order to get marijuana in New Jersey are pretty much, you're going to be dying in 6 months. You know, or you have some type of, get him out of here. But
He has something to say.
I was talking.
you were talking?
Tell him.
Go ahead, talk.
Tell him what you just said.
What did you just say? See, this is why you suck.
You're horrible. See, there he goes. There he goes. That's horrible.
I lost my train of thought.
I lost my track of thought.
If you find it, will you give it back to me?
Jesus. Anyway, like I was saying, $1,000 plus tax. Now, previously, the 3 years before, I was getting OxyContin's. I was getting over 100 in a month. $15. That was it. $15. I couldn't work, but $15. Now with the medical cannabis, $1,000 plus tax.
Oh my God.
$1,070. Now, how's anyone supposed to afford that? That's just ridiculous. Wow, Jim Snuggs in the house. Yeah. Wow. All right, so what are we saying here? What do you got to say there? Hello, talk now, talk. You want to talk? Talk now.
Yeah, it was just a thought.
You had a thought? Let's hear
I
it.
try to dissect them.
Dissect what?
My thoughts.
And do you remember what your thoughts are?
I get the results.
I'll take that as a no. Everybody, that's Donnie. Donnie is our token
I'm gonna sit down if you're not gonna talk.
PTSD
Let me sit down.
Okay.
veteran.
Bye, Bill.
Billy,
Bye, William.
go set up a flag, William. I'm serious. Set up a flag. This is our land. I'm totally serious. What are you doing? Don't look at me like I'm cute.
What is wrong with you?
You ever do that to me again, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Who?
You.
What'd I do?
Leave me alone with this jabroni for like an
I
hour.
was listening to the podcast when I was urinating.
This guy just wants to throw signs in everyone's
And
face.
this guy here,
He doesn't. He's too afraid. No, I'm not ready yet.
what kind of
I'm
show
not
is
ready
this?
to go on the mic.
Yeah, what kind of show are we doing here? They can't even see me. What's the point?
There he is. Yeah,
This
it's
is
better that way.
this is good information, though. This is good information.
This is
Hey,
great.
wait a minute. Let me show the other side. Hold on.
Do it to Wayne. No, do it to Wayne.
Yeah, hide me. Can you hide my fat?
Oh, look, is that pumpkin spice coffee?
Yes.
Yes.
They love all the way
Yummy.
from Randolph, New Jersey.
Hey, look who's here.
I was wrong. Ricardo did show up.
Ricardo's here. And Jen, how you doing? All right.
But he was taking a break today. I thought he told me. Of course not. This guy.
He is taking a break. Look at him. He's moving slow today.
Talking about Saturday.
Oh, Saturday.
What's up, man?
What do you want? I'm a stoner. Come on, man.
Hey, sweetie.
How you guys doing? Good to see you. Ricardo and Jen. Tuffy's parents.
Tuffy's mom, dad.
So, hey, I was trying to talk about Sarah.
Oh, man. I took a trip up yesterday to see Sarah before she leaves.
Oh, she didn't leave yet?
She's leaving today.
Today.
Well, she's packing, and today and tomorrow they're leaving.
Wow.
Very sad.
Gonna miss you.
You know what, Wayne?
Yes.
How many viewers do we have?
We have one, but at one point we had 15.
Well, they're going to be very happy because I'm going to make an announcement right now.
We already knew you're gay.
No, not that. You might be right. You've been right all along, I think, about something.
Uh-oh.
You've been right all along.
I told you gotta listen to me more often.
Yeah. You call me a little bitch?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Bish.
I think I'm a little bish.
Different.
Because when I went to see Sarah yesterday,
Yeah.
I was supposed to sit down and do an interview with them, and I started crying like a little bitch. I did.
I love
I had to wait till you see the video. I'm like a little baby.
Dude, you got like 20 videos to put
Isn't that
out.
terrible?
No,
It's
it's not terrible.
It is terrible what's happening to this poor girl, because at one point, everyone in that room was suffering. I was suffering, Sarah was suffering, and her parents are suffering. And they're all boxed up, ready to move. They have to leave their house, leave all their friends and family, leave their school to get the medicine that they need.
That's the only positive part.
There is hope for them.
The positive
In
part
Maine.
is in Maine that she has a shot.
But they were bullied out of the state. That's the third friend of mine
Nah.
that I've known that's been bullied out of the state by Governor Christie.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
And we're going to call him today. By the way,
You get his number?
we're going to call the state. We're outside the State House right now.
Really?
We're going to call
I thought this was Disneyland.
inside the State House and
do
ask the
why
governor
this
to
guy-
come out and join us.
The governor?
The governor. And I want to know what he's going to do about helping poor Sarah and her family stay in Jersey, which is, it's too late. I mean, but Jesus.
Well, you know what? He's got a couple more families here,
Yeah.
that have kids that do the right thing. Governor, do the right thing. Let these poor kids get their medicine. It's bad enough you want to screw them and charge them $500 in tax an ounce. But Jesus Christ, at least give them edibles. Give them something. I mean, in Colorado, it's just totally different. These kids, that's why these kids are moving. Vivian, because there's hope. There's hope in Colorado where marijuana is legal.
Yeah, there's hope there. There's hope in a few states.
And it's sad because here in New Jersey, this governor wants to he wants to make it look like this. We have a medical marijuana program, but we don't. Someone said it pretty good. Everything that this governor touches, it breaks.
Yeah,
Everything he touches,
I said that.
it breaks.
I said that.
Was that you?
That was me.
Wow. I don't think so. I think you stole that from somebody. Oh,
Can we burp on the air?
well, not if you want to.
This is why we need a girl on a show, like Vanessa or Sarah, because this is like the burping and farting show without a female to keep us in line. I think we need that.
I'll keep you in line. Don't worry.
No. That makes me real nervous if you're keeping me in line. Who's keeping you in line? I'm not keeping anybody in line anymore. I'm pissed.
You notice?
I'm pissed after what I saw yesterday. I'm pissed, man.
What, did I shave my goatee? Did you even hit that?
We have we have an extra producer today. Are you going to be our executive producer or just our producer?
The last time, no.
Ooh, for the last time.
No.
So Sarah finally moved. Well, today.
She's moving today, and
We got Jenny coming back to clean out the rest of her house to make the move official. I mean, it's actually
wait, Jenny
Storms.
She's coming back to get more stuff or something? Oh.
She's coming back to clean out the house.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if she's going to come to a Thursday. It'll be ironically on a Thursday. I'm not sure if she's coming here and then going to Hope and then leaving. But she will be up here because she has to testify for something. Some health department thingamajig. So we will get to see her. Sad. I'll finally get to say goodbye. That was terrible. They left right over here, remember?
Yeah.
Left right from here.
On a Thursday, they drove away right from over here on the curb.
What was that? It wasn't the 420. Well, what was that? It was the spring smoke out.
Was it? Oh, yeah, it was a big event. That's
It was
right.
something.
It was a big event. Yeah.
It was something.
Yeah.
But now the only kids that actually we know about are Jenna and Tuffy. And
There's Jenny Barber.
Yeah, but she doesn't. I
know them. They did an interview.
A lot of these parents don't want to come out about their kids.
Wait, what did you say? I couldn't hear you.
A lot of their parents don't want to come out with the condition of their kids.
It's tough. Yeah, these kids are in bad shape.
You know, if your kid's like that and you want to medicate your child, you better be very, very careful. You know, because God forbid you don't have the card. And then even if you do have the card, oh, did you hear? Even if you do have your medical marijuana card in New Jersey, they just don't care. Did you hear what happened to Carol Millman?
Yeah, we're going to go see Carol on Monday. You're going to be at the courthouse with me smoking weed?
No.
Why?
I'll be smoking cannabis.
Carol's awesome, man. You gave her the biggest friggin' dab I've ever seen in my life as her first dab. She's never done a dab before. What do? You give her a huge one.
I fucked up.
Come on, man. What's wrong with you?
I mean, that was good. That was cool and all. But
She
like,
took it, but
well,
jeez.
she took it all right. You know, but the sad part is, like, right after she took it, she, like 15 minutes later, she's like, I gotta go home. See you later. I gotta go tomorrow. Bye. I think she got a little scared.
A lot of people were, like, messed up because it was a lot. It was too much.
Oh, it was awesome. The secret sesh.
And that wasn't too much for me. Hey, more for me, man. That's what I have to say. More for me. I'll sit there all night. When I grew up next to a tavern in Bayonne. And all the guys used to sit there at the bar all day long and drink shots of scotch, shots of whiskey. And I never understood what was so great about sitting there all day and drinking whiskey until I went to a dab bar. I said, oh, my God. And I tell you, it's something else being a patient in New Jersey.
No biggie.
It's a great thing.
No biggie. Good thing we got that great marijuana.
We thank Jim Miller, who was just on here. We wouldn't have our medical marijuana cards without Jim Miller and Cheryl Miller.
Amen to that.
So, yep.
A couple of people, actually. Stephen Kupslich, Charles Korkowski.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, they testified. Jen Land, they all
you go.
testified for us down there, which was great. Ken Wolski, also, don't forget Ken.
Ken Wolski.
Ken's the man. We love Ken Wolski.
Yeah, he is. He gets it.
He gets it.
He does.
He's a smart guy.
He's a very smart man. He knows what's going on. He's out there fighting.
I like to keep smart people around me. It makes me seem smarter, you know? Because if I don't know something, I'm like, hey, what about this? And they're like, oh, yeah, blah, 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 blah. See, I know how to get information. I'm an information guy. I want information all the time. I want it flowing. I like it to flow. Yeah. Just like we're doing right now to 2 viewers all over the world. We're flowing.
Well, you said you like smart people around you.
Yeah. Well, all right.
What do you got me for?
I didn't say it. Come on, man. I've been nice to you since you returned my...
I said it. That's why I'm looking at the camera. Like, what are you talking about?
I have been so nice since you returned my shirt. I can't even say how happy I've been.
I returned your shirt and
something
else.
You gave me a bunch of stuff.
I returned your shirt.
You bribed me. I'm easy to bribe,
and the
though.
car flag.
And the car flag. Oh, then you returned the car flag. See, I'm easy to bribe. But when you give me my stuff back, that's even better. So, yeah. I'm not going to give you any crap. Not at all, unless you really do something
Speaking
bad.
of crap, do you see any State of Compassion flags out there?
Yeah, William.
No, I don't see any flags.
William. Where's William? He's right here.
Yo.
Where's the flags, William? Here. What?
Yeah.
Are you going to talk?
They're in stock. They're in stockings.
Did you hear that?
They're in stock.
They're in stock. They're in stock.
Boys.
Actually, I'm getting ready for the event on Saturday. I'm going to have a fire sale going on.
Oh, I thought you were going to gape or something.
I gotta get rid of some inventory.
You know what gaping is?
You don't want to.
You don't want to know. Never mind. Our 2 viewers, I'm sure. Oh, we lost a viewer on that comment. On that comment, we lost 1 viewer. I'm sorry. Ow,
okay.
I'm hurting. Ow, here.
I didn't know what that was.
Down goes Lefty.
And down goes Lefty.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Laughing hurts, I guess.
Hold on, you go down. You missed it.
Oh, God.
You missed it, Doc.
Oh, this is what I've
I
been
wish
going
I had
through.
that on camera.
Oh, jeez.
William kicked the chair. That was William that kicked the chair, bro. Did you feel that?
Yo, I was
Wow,
over.
William. How could you kick the guy when he's down?
God.
That's just not right.
Oh, man.
That's not right.
That's rough, man. This is rough.
That's rough next time.
This is a rough one. Oh, jeez. This is not a bit either. This sucks.
All right, you don't have to like all over the internet. You know, like keep it to yourself.
People like when you suffer.
You're in pain.
People like to see suffering. Assholes like me.
I can't believe William kicked you while you were down.
Oh God.
Did you feel it?
No, because he hit me right in the precipice.
Ooh, the no-no spot. He hit you in the no-no spot.
It kind of gave a little bit, so I didn't really feel it. You better
Trust me, I saw
you
it.
better clean your shoe off.
Tainted love.
Oh, tainted love. Are you gonna sing for us today?
Nah, no singing,
You
no
know,
singing.
last week we had a homeless guy come up here and he was gonna sing for us. He's not here today though, but
He sings at all the events. I know that guy.
what's great about standing here in Trenton, there's a lot of homeless people walking by and a lot of drunks and a lot of politicians. And not that we can tell the difference.
A lot of drug deals going down too.
Yeah,
I see a lot of
there's all
coke
kinds of
deals
stuff going on. And we can just grab people haphazardly, randomly, and say, hey, you want to talk on a podcast around the world to a couple of idiots? Hey, what's that sign say? I like that sign a lot.
It says Sativa Cross Live Podcast.
That's right. You're listening to the Sativa Cross Live Podcast, coming to you from Trenton, New Jersey.
Trenton.
Trenton, where George Washington got it on with about everybody.
George Washington did that everywhere.
George Washington went everywhere, man. He was like everywhere.
Oh boy.
I tell you, George Washington got around. That's why everybody looks like him in Morristown. You notice everyone in Morristown looks like George Washington. Why is that? Because he
It's
got
just
it
old
on with
rich
everybody.
white people, that's
It's
all.
rich white people.
Old rich white people. I live there. We know it's there.
You do look a little like George Washington.
I even got the hair. Look, got the white.
I wonder if it was yeah.
And it's not a wig.
How many generations ago? I wonder if that happened.
Oh, I bet you I got some.
Hope was consensual.
I bet you I got some Washington in me.
You got some Washington in you.
Want some more?
That's great. That's great. Well, just like everyone in Morristown, I guess.
Well, I'm telling you, it's Washington Crossing. You know, then I don't even know why. Like in Morristown, they try to throw you off.
I'm freaking out right now.
Wow.
I'm freaking out right now. Okay.
No, that's not.
No,
Abraham
no,
Lincoln.
no, stop it. Stop.
That's not Abraham Lincoln. It's not. When Irish eyes smiling. Uh-oh. Dude, it's not Abraham. He's not wearing a hat. If he was wearing a hat, then sure, it'd be Abraham Lincoln.
That's right, turntable.
That's pretty funny. That's how the Illuminati works, though.
The Illuminati.
That's how they work. We talked about Washington. Here, fix that. Put yourself on screen there, buddy.
Oh, Jesus. That is Abraham Lincoln. He does have his...
Oh, my God. It is Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, can I get a picture with this guy? Oh, I gotta get a picture here.
Get him on the podcast.
That's Abe, man.
Honest Abe.
Honest Abe. Honest Abe, can we talk to you about cannabis? We're medical marijuana patients.
Come on, don't
We'd like to
tell
speak to you
lie.
about cannabis.
Oh, we have the edibles.
Yeah, we have edibles. Yes, we do have edibles. Oh, cannibals? That's what we should call them. Cannibals. Instead of the cannabis edibles. Cannibals. That's good. Abe Lincoln just gave us a new word.
Came back from the dead.
Thank you, Abe Lincoln. Yes.
You are the man.
Abe Lincoln came back from the dead to give us a new word
Cannibals.
called cannibals. Thank you, Abe Lincoln.
Cannibals. Get your cannibals, people.
Push the screen down a little, like an inch. Try to get Bill's head out of that. Yeah, we don't want to see Bill. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, I don't see
We
Bill.
want to see you. There you go.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
But you're so far away. Come to Big Daddy.
Hey, you look pretty good there on screen there, huh?
No!
No, I think you look pretty good for a change. Did you shower today?
No!
No. Did you should have washed it in the sink at least.
No!
You didn't at least do the, no, you didn't dip them in the pool?
N-O.
Dip them in the pool. I put them somewhere, but not in the pool.
Or when you're on the toilet? You let them dangle?
No!
That's only at work. At work, I don't know what it is, and she gets on this topic. It's like the water fills up much more higher. And then it's cool, because like you do your thing, I have to remember to go to the urinal first. Because if you do it in the bowl, then they're definitely going to get tickled with some cold water.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know,
I sit down.
Big guy problems.
You know, I'm gonna make an announcement right now.
Okay, go ahead.
I sit down to pee. I do. I sit down to pee.
Yeah, I know this already. I've seen your videos.
Yeah.
I seen the one video where
If
you
you know-
and Chuck are, you're doing something.
That was a poop video, but I do sit down to pee because you know what? If you come to my bathroom, it doesn't smell. And my shoes don't have little microscopic specks of pee, like the rest of you all do. Like
Specks of what?
all you guys. You all have microscopic specks of pee on your shoes because you don't sit down when you pee. Trust me. Urinals, just imagine all the stuff that's flying off on a urinal. Dude, it's nasty. And then when you sit down at a public urinal and the water is on the floor there, I have to dry it off first because when you drop your pants, you're getting your back of your pants in someone's mess. Public bathrooms are trouble, man.
Yeah,
I don't use public bathrooms,
it's a no-no. That's a no-no.
except the one here at the State House. It's actually very clean.
Actually, I use, there's a,
This an alleyway,
yeah,
but it smells a little funny.
you know,
THC positive urine over there.
well,
It's got a little cannabinoid.
when you gotta go, you gotta go, you know? I'm not about to go get it, you know, in order to go to the bathroom here, you get wanded down, you get felt up, you know, just to take a whiz. You know, God forbid you have, you know, something you're not supposed to have on you, you know, like a little cocaine.
But
Oh.
what if they had cops like the Parsippany cop here or the Lodi cop here searching you? Would that be better? You saw the Lodi cop, right? The desk sergeant in Lodi. How would you feel if she was
Oh,
searching
you're
you?
trying to talk, okay, that's what you mean. You mean the beautiful ones.
They were tough. I mean, they would search you very thoroughly, I'm sure. They would go in every little nook and cranny.
Well,
Where you going, Jim? Jim's going to eat real fast. Look at him.
hey, yo, you know you got
Hey.
sandwiches here, bro.
There's food right here. What are you doing?
You can go get pizza,
Look
but
how-
I'm just saying, I mean, there is food
Wayne
here.
went out of his way to make these sandwiches for you. For you, Jim Ross. And I forget your friend's name. Jay. You guys have a whole tray of food here that was made for, especially by Barini's Old World Market in Randolph.
New Jersey,
How'd you like that for a...
973-895-6100.
Look at
That's
this
right.
wonderful
Thank you.
food.
Thank
Now,
you.
I'm sorry, I ate all the egg salad because the egg salad's the best. You gotta make more egg salad next time, man.
Yeah?
Oh, dude. Oh, egg salad. I love egg salad.
It loves you, baby.
Stuffed mushrooms. Oh, jeez.
Nothing doesn't have
What are you
mushrooms.
talking about? Mushrooms?
No, there ain't no
I
mushrooms in
heard
there.
you eat mushrooms every summer.
There's no mushrooms in the sandwiches. They're salads. No mushroom salad.
Just take a sandwich, please.
Yeah, Jim, just take a sandwich, please.
Now, Bill was helping us unload the truck before, okay? So Jim and Bill, I can't do anything. So Jim and Bill come up to the truck, and Bill comes up and he's talking, and Jim's talking, and Bill says, "Oh, quit all the talking! Stop all the talking! We gotta move! Time's burning! So Jim goes and grabs a speaker and leaves. He stays and keeps talking.
Typical Haney.
And Jim comes back.
Typical Haney.
Hey, Jim, we gotta hurry up with this. And he still stood there and kept talking.
He must have been a foreman in his previous life.
So I asked him to do one thing. I said, can you plug in that wire, that yellow wire, can you plug that into the wall?
I can't bend over.
4 times. 4 times I asked him. And he looked at me like he couldn't hear me. He plays like he can't
grunts.
hear. Yeah, he pretends he can't
Grunts,
hear.
man.
1 second, in William's defense, he's not making signs at me. I did say on the last one that he has trouble getting under the fence, and I said, don't do it, I'll do it. So That's my bad. Just say Jim instead of William. Ask William, and Jim said I'd do it, and I didn't get it done quick. But here we are. But he was standing there while he was telling me to hurry up. That part's true.
Arthritis.
I got arthritis.
I don't have a card, you lucky bastards.
I need a card. We need more flags. Put more flags up. There's not enough flags. You're not representing my company properly. It's medicalfreedom-com.
Dash or dot?
.com. Dash medical.freedom-com.
I like
medical-freedom.com.
We're gonna call it medical dab freedom.
medical-freedom.com.
This guy really is a freaking Cowboy fan. Are you kidding me? Get out of here with that Cowboy?
A Cowboy
shirt.
fan? Get out of here, Cowboy fan. No, just take it off.
Go the other way. Go the other way.
We don't want you helping us. Get out of here.
But he's trying to be Christie's buddy over here.
You're embarrassing us now.
Is that Jerry Jones? Is that Jerry Jones?
Come on, man. Cowboys.
He's going to see Christie.
Come on, man. Jeez. Really? The Dallas Cowboys? They're horrible.
You sit in the doorway. You let everybody know I'm coming like this tomorrow.
Oh, you need a microphone.
Yeah, you need a microphone. No. Don't give Phil a microphone.
I know you're loud enough.
No!
Bill, you did not get a microphone.
No!
Bill, you going to sell any flags today?
No!
Sorry, Bill.
Sorry, Bill.
Yo, did you put it on your thing that we're even on?
Well, I shared the message, and
You did?
I'm a little surprised we only have one viewer. I'm a
You
little
suck. Ever
shocked.
since you blocked me.
I didn't block you. Hey,
You blocked
I'm
me.
on Fully Baked Radio. I've shared it on Fully Baked Radio. I shared it on the my page. I can't help it if we don't have a producer to help us. You know, I can only do so much.
Oh, there we go.
You know, I donate thousands of dollars worth of my equipment and time. Jim Miller. Oh, this segment's dedicated to Kathy. Well, I can't say the word. Can't say the name. Jim Miller. Jim Miller got us the mobile hotspot here.
hotspot.
Look at this. This thing is keeping us online, uninterrupted.
Technology.
So our one listener is going to watch this and not be interrupted. The only time they'll be interrupted is by commercials. I can't help the commercials.
So he was number 2?
Yeah. So
yeah.
this is the Sativa Cross podcast, podcasting worldwide from Trenton, New Jersey. We hope you're enjoying the show so far. Because cannabis does save lives. That's
Every
right.
day. Saved my life. Amen. Hallelujah.
Yes.
It's awful chilly out here.
Yeah, well,
See,
that's determination.
is that a good or bad thing, Bill?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Is that good or bad?
That's good.
Okay, it's good. Just making sure. I like it.
I like it too.
I like you, man. No, wait, what was Morgan saying? I love you. Walking around everywhere. I love you. Come on, really?
I love you too, brother.
I love you, but I'm not going to walk around going, I love you.
Why?
I love you.
Watch. If we do the love thing, it'll get us more viewers.
Okay. I love you, Wayne.
Fuck you.
I love you too, that day.
You eat it.
That's Wayne. That's me. Who do you think it is? I'm the biggest stoner in the whole world.
Don't be jealous.
Nobody can smoke more dabs than me. Here, watch.
Hold on, are you talking about me or yourself?
I think I've surpassed you at the party. I think I've...
Dude, you didn't stop at the party. That was disgusting.
Marley, it's disgusting.
You should have been cut off.
I know. It was great. I asked the dab tender. I said, if nobody else is online, can I stand here all night?
No. I'm
and
not
smoke?
saying. No. I'm not saying that.
They said, yeah.
I'm not saying that you held other people from going.
No, I wouldn't do that.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
I was a gavone.
I'm just saying that you were a dabaholic.
I got my $50 worth.
50. Jesus Christmas. You got your.
I paid for all the people who didn't smoke that night. I smoked.
And how stupid was that? You had people like. It said that you were given certain things.
Yes.
Incredibles.
They were good.
You didn't have to bring any medicine. Everything was going to be golden, you know? You have a good old time. And, you know, you walked in, they had the dab dolls, and the dab dolls handed you a joint.
With moon rocks in it. Those were nice. Those were nice.
It was awesome, dude.
Wow.
You got Marley's. You know, we got to talk about this shit.
Dude, that was
I
the
hope
best.
the one viewer we got is Marley, okay? That friggin' asshole.
That fish face.
He wants me to do an article on this shit, right?
Yeah, but you can't say his name.
How do you know? He told you about
I was
it?
over there this morning.
What?
I don't know. Ask him. He's, you know, he's an artist. He's one of those artist guys that are really like, you know.
He's out there.
He's an artist.
He's out
so
there.
he can be a little eccentric.
Hey, I want you to write an article. But all I want you to say is, Run New Jersey ran it, and we all got dabbed the fuck out. Can I write about, you know, why you held it for Tuffy and all? No, because I get in trouble.
Oh, no, you got to mention Tuffy.
No, he was, because
No.
he didn't want to know that I can mention Tuffy, but I got to be like Run New Jersey. What is Run New Jersey? Is that a business? Is it a company? Help me out. Help me write my freaking
That's
article.
what he writes on his.
I know what that is. We know what it is, but how do I write?
It's like
business.
I have a Sativa Cross. He has a Run New Jersey.
Well, the media outlet Run New Jersey hosted. That's like
Yeah.
Marley, you suck. The media outlet formerly known
as Run New Jersey,
aka Team Sucio.
Dirty Bong Water. How many names does this guy have? He's got like friggin' 10 names.
And we don't even know his real name. That's the messed up part. I don't know his real name. Do you know it?
Actually, I do.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
you
not
really
gonna tell
friends
you.
with him. I don't care. I don't want to know his name.
Nobody knows my real name either.
I know your name.
No, you don't.
Don't make me tell him.
No.
Larry, don't make me tell him.
No.
I know your real
My
name.
name is Rick Grimes.
Ricky?
Rick Grimes, like the zombie killer. That's my friggin' name, man.
Rick Grimes.
That's cool. I was so happy when they made that character. I was gonna change my name because my name is actually Edward Richard Grimes, but I could use Rick because I'm a dick.
Why?
I am. Richard is a dick.
He's definitely a dick.
So I could be Dick Grimes or I could be Rick Grimes. You name it.
Dick, little Dick. We'll call him Little Dicky Grimes. Little Dicky Grimes. How's that?
I don't know if I like that. I thought it was funny, but maybe it's not funny.
So it's funny, like all you people in this cannabis world, you know, you don't have, you know, no one knows your government names, you know? What's up with that? What's up with that?
They know my government names. They got them all in a book somewhere.
Well, did we really see Abraham Lincoln go in there? We saw that, right?
Yeah, it was cool.
I mean, we weren't too inebriated.
So you're listening to the Sativa Cross podcast of Fully Baked Radio Show. So that would be SCP-FBR. So Skipferber. That's too much. It's too much to say. The Sativa Cross podcast of Philly Baked Radio is too much to say. So we're gonna get Skip Ferber. Wait. Wasn't that your old DJ name, Skip Ferber?
No, it was Tex.
Tex.
The dad.
All right. From now on, your name is Skip Ferber. We're gonna call you Skip Ferber.
No, because you're gonna call me Skip Furburger.
Skip Furburger.
I don't want that. I'm not a Furburger.
You never skip a Furburger.
You eat it. Okay.
No, you eat it.
For the last time, no.
I don't wanna.
I told you, you eat it.
No.
Will you just eat it?
No.
Oh my God.
Come on, what's wrong with you? Are you gonna be an idiot all day long?
No.
Sounds like you are.
N-O.
Yeah, you sound like an idiot today.
Thank you. Thank
So,
you very much.
cut it out. This is not that type of radio show. This is not that type of podcast.
Bimbo.
We are professional cannabis activists and smokers.
Well, I don't know about you. I'm a professional smoker, yes.
Yeah, I just said you're a professional
I don't know
smoker.
about activist.
You're an activist.
Unless you talk about, you know, when I actively light my joints.
What was that, a
My
lighter?
medicine, yeah.
See, I don't use lighters anymore. I use a hemp wick.
Yeah, that you left in my car.
Oh, I guess I don't use it anymore. I guess I don't have a hemp wick.
No, you don't.
At least you know where it is. Have you used it?
You got a loop.
I love it. It's great, dude. You have to use the hemp wick to light your bong.
No, I'm not that hippie-ish.
Can we call the hemp wick company on the air and ask them to send us a ton of that stuff?
We'll do that next week, I promise.
Let's get some phone numbers.
Yes, that's...
There's another company called Ital. Hemp wick.
Vital.
We'll have them send us some stuff too.
I don't have a problem with that.
You know, I called Magical Butter. Well, I texted the Magical Butter guy. I wanted him to send us more machines. I haven't heard back from him.
Yo,
so
that crazy son of a gun.
I think we're done.
Gary Egan. No, you're not done.
No, I don't think he's going to send us anymore. I don't want to bug him because I already asked him. So we're kind of.
All I know is he actually said he might attend.
Garen?
The 425. And I know he ain't gonna because he lives in Florida.
No, he's in Florida or Colorado.
He's all over the world.
Yeah, he's a great guy, man. That guy's awesome.
He is awesome. He is awesome. Yo, what would happen if we see that American flag? Well, no, screw the American. No, I love the American flag. What I mean is, say we took the other flag, the New Jersey flag. Say we took that flag down.
Yeah.
And put the State of Compassion flag.
Yeah.
What would happen?
I think.
What would happen?
You'd probably get arrested.
What if we did it when no one could see that it was us?
You probably get. Here goes the food.
Eat it while it's gone. Or eat it before it's gone.
I'll eat off the floor. I will eat it. Don't worry. My wife won't, but I will.
Well, he's normally on the floor anyway.
And I yell at her because I'm like, honey, kids are starving everywhere, and she'll throw stuff out. I'm like, I'll eat it. If it falls on the floor, I'll eat it. You don't care. Unless it falls in hair, like a wet spot with hair, I might wash it off.
Oh, I know who that viewer is now.
Oh, gee, it's me. It's probably me.
It's Cindy.
Oh, no, it's probably me. Go to the chair. Oh, no, go on here. Hold on.
I'm just trying to make sure we're on, everybody. La da da da. Morning has broken. Okay, I won't sing for you. What time is it? Yeah, we're on, so. Wow.
Time to shut off.
No, it's not time to shut off. Relax, Pops. It's 12:47. 13 minutes before the big hour at 1 o'clock. You're listening to Sativa Cross Podcast. Tell them what's up there. This is live from Trenton, New Jersey.
Is this a morning zoo now? We can do the morning zoo format? It's the morning zoo, Trenton, New Jersey.
I don't have any funny sounds.
Yeah, we need some sound effects. We need a horn and a bell, and then we'll be all set. It's Sativa Cross with you, live on the internet, in front of Governor Christie's office.
I just think Governor Christie isn't here.
Governor Christie, are you here? Can you hear us? Governor Christie. Governor. Oh, Governor.
Uh-oh.
Governor. You're going to photobomb this poor child's photo. I'll have this photo forever, and you're going to photobomb it? What's wrong with you guys?
Oh, yeah.
Terrible.
They'll be calling them stoners. That's great. That's great. Mom and Dad teaching the kids. We love that.
Yeah, it's great.
Keep it up. Have a great day, family.
Oh, man. They're like, boy, this State House stuff isn't very boring at all. There's all kinds of stuff going on here, honey. Yeah, that's all kinds of stuff here.
Bring the kids by.
Honey, look, there's a bunch of stoners over there. Yeah, that's okay. I remember the 60s, too. Yeah, I remember college. I was in college, too, you know. I got my PhD. You always got to rub it in. I only got my master's. You always got to rub that in my face, huh? Well, you know, it is nice making a little more money. Yeah. Hey, what are you doing?
Vaping.
Pass it over here, man. What's wrong with you?
No problem.
I can't do this show by myself. Now you be funny.
I'm always funny.
Go. Start now. Be funny.
Little Boy Blue.
No, it's not that type of show. I told you this isn't that type of show.
Yes,
Tim Miller. Maybe when Jim Miller sits next to you, but no.
I'm waiting for Jim Miller, since Jim seems to be the intelligent one around here. I'm waiting for him to be like, yo, that's Michael Patrick Carroll. Or, hey, that's Assemblyman Reed Kiskira. I actually know what Senator Anthony Bucco looks like. But if you happen to see him, walk in, it's okay to point him out to me, Jim.
If you happen to see the most beautiful senator. No.
Tell her I'm sorry.
William Haney
in the house. Can we hear your love grunt this week, Bill? You're going to give us a love grunt.
No love grunts.
No love grunt?
Not in front of the State House. This is a love grunt free zone. Like a breathe free.
Bill, let me hear your love grunt.
No!
Bill, please, let me hear your love grunt.
No.
Just once, for old time's sake.
No!
Come on, Bill, it's so sexy. I just want to hear that sexy grunt.
No!
Come on, Bill, you're no fun.
No!
Billy's a lot of fun. Especially when he's waving his flag around.
Where's your flag? Go get your flag.
I would love to get a picture of that big flag and me standing right next to it. I'd even pay $1. I'd even pay $1 to get that picture.
You know how you say go get your shine box?
Yeah.
Go get your flag.
That's Bloom Boy.
Last time, no.
Please, Bloom Boy.
We got 28 more weeks here.
Yeah. So that's you didn't have it last week. You didn't have it this week, so that's 2 weeks.
What did you say, Bill?
We had it last week.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't, Bill.
I kept asking you. Remember, where's it at?
Yeah, where's it at, Bill?
That ain't in Jim's car. We got it up and flying.
No, you didn't.
You're flying. I think you're flying right now.
No.
This is 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row, Bill. We got to deal with this again.
Balloon
Every
boy.
week we got to go something with you.
No!
If I don't see your
It's something
flag
new with you
next
every week.
I'm dealing with the elements.
The Elements.
The elements of your.
I'm talking about my car. My car's a Honda Element.
Yeah.
What about it?
You dealing with your old.
If
I'm just dealing with mine.
See, now
if I don't see those flags here next week, I'm stealing my own flags back.
No!
That's on camera. That's on camera.
No!
I'm gonna steal my own flags
Come
back.
on, man. Bill.
I feel like naked. I don't
No,
have.
no, no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
draped by my flags.
Oh, hey, Bill wants a mic.
You are less than 5 feet away, Wayne.
I'm doing a show here. I don't have my hand in my pockets like you.
My arthritis. It's cold
Arthritis. Now he's got arthritis.
today.
Today. He didn't have it yesterday.
Arthritis. I have herniated discs. I have an artificial discs.
A herniated what?
I have
An
a
artificial
cage, and I'm in extreme pain right
Discs.
now.
Discs.
And you're going to tell me what?
It's right there across 2 feet
Jim
away
Miller's
from me.
bailing me out.
Help me to help you.
Jim Miller's bailing me out, Wayne.
Well, you should kiss his tuchus.
There it is, right there.
He's helping.
You have him do everything. That's just not right. That's just
Your
not right.
perception is
He
wrong.
set up this tent. He hasn't even had time to set up his own damn tent. And he's doing your flags. I tell you, I love this guy. What is that? That's not me, is it? Don't even give him the mic. Don't even give him the mic. What? I told you, don't give him the mic.
He's doing our flag.
No, I paid for it. It's mine.
O-U-R.
This is America.
Excuse me?
America. I got a receipt.
Meaning more than one.
I got a receipt. They're both mine. Mine.
I will replace them in a moment.
Well, good. Go ahead. Because they're mine.
Shut your shit down.
Bro,
Quickly.
you couldn't even get a golden ticket. You couldn't even afford a golden ticket. How are you going to buy my flags? How you going to buy? They're $100. $100 each.
I couldn't afford it.
That's what I'm telling you.
I got
That's what I'm
nobody.
telling you.
I got nobody.
Cut his mic off. Which one is
Can I
that?
borrow $1,
Yo,
Wayne?
Soundman, tell me which
Wayne,
one.
Wayne, give me $1. Wayne, give me $1.
$1? I got $1.
Wayne, give me $1,
Talk now.
Wayne.
Go ahead, blow into it. Blow now.
I bet you said all the
I love it. Get out of here.
Oh, come on, it was fun. No, Bill, pick up
Hold
the
that
mic.
flag. Raise that flag. Dude, help Jim out.
I like when Bill's on the mic. I like Bill on the mic.
I don't.
You like, I'll give you a bill. What do you want, Lefty? What do you want? You son of a bastard, you. Blah, blah. Blah.
Come on, Bill, that was good. Pick up the mic, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. Come on.
No, I upset him. That's right.
Go ahead, talk.
Look at Jim puts up his flag for him.
Look at what Jim's doing. Look at what Jim's doing. That's great. I like that. That should be the view right there.
Oh,
Can you stand there the whole time for 2 hours and do that?
oh, you got women here. I can't tell you how I'm feeling right now. Oh my God.
There you go. I like that. I like that. Here, that's what. We're just like that. Perfect.
Lord have mercy.
See, Jim's an artist.
That's a
It
beautiful
was very
thing.
artsy, Jim. Thank you.
That is a beautiful thing. Thank you, Mr. Miller. At least somebody likes my fucking flag.
It's our flag.
It ain't yours, old man.
Wayne, it's the community's flag. You know it, I know it, you're just struggling with it.
And just so you know, after like 15 seconds, it's off, bro. You can only suck for so long. Jesus Christmas. There goes my Gorilla Glue. God.
What's the difference?
Say it again.
I'm giving you a horrible mic since you don't need a good mic.
Why?
Because you sound all distorted anyway, so it doesn't matter. A little extra distortion won't hurt you.
Is that your perception?
Yeah,
Because you sound like this and it's all distorted anyway, so you sound like Scott Farrell. Shot the beer, shot the beer, shot the beer, puke.
that's what you remind me of, Scott Farrell. And I love Scott Farrell. He's the best. At least you gotta go,
Shot the beer, shot the beer, shot the beer, puke.
but here on this show, it's blunt the bong, blunt the bong, blunt the bong, cough. Dab-a-da-doob, dab-a-da-doob, dab-a-da-doob. Cough.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very important people. I love this place.
This is not the Shot in a Beer show. Get that straight,
This is the Sativa Cross podcast.
Sativa Cross Podcast, coming to you live from Trenton, New Jersey.
So,
It's
what-
4 minutes for the big hour.
I like that. Do that, yeah. We'll do a time check every once in a while.
Yeah, you gotta love Trenton.
so,
It's like a fire every freaking 10 minutes somewhere.
All right, so Bill still has a microphone.
Come on, Bill. You can talk over this, Bill. Anyway. Can't talk now. Where's the fire truck? Where's the fire? Where's the fire? Where's the fire? Talk now, Bill. There you go, Bill. Talk now.
Okay.
Bill, when we tell you to talk, that's when you're supposed to talk.
He doesn't understand radio.
Help us to help you.
pardon me?
Pardon me?
Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me. You're talking to me. Hey, I'm over here now.
You haven't figured it out?
Bill needs to come over here. He needs to sit over here and be on the camera like normal people. So don't let that fall, Wayne.
I know.
Jesus, please.
I got you, baby. I got you.
There you go. Hey, you can almost see, pull the top down a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. You can almost see William. A little bit. There's William. There he is.
Okay, William. Well, medical/freedom.com
No. Medical dash.
/dash
Slash is a big difference.
medical
Two
dash.
words. Real simple. Just do 2 words.
There's a big difference between a colon and a period. Remember that. So that dash.
Depends just having a period.
A dash.
Stacy Dash.
Oh, jeez. All right.
So medicalfreedom.com.
Medical dash.
No, he said
2 words. Just no 2 words. It's only 2 words. There's no dash.
Yes, there is a dash. Medical-freedom.com.
And someone save the sandwiches. Yo, why don't you hold your flag, William, so it don't fall? Where's the flag? Save the flags. The flag's gonna fall, William. Save the flag first. Hello, William. Hello. Screw the soundboard.
No,
Save
it's
my
not.
flags. Hello, William. My flags are gonna die. Get my flags. Get them. It's gonna blow away. Get my flag.
he's laughing at the damn flag.
He thinks it's funny.
I should be showing you the freaking flag.
He thinks it's funny. Look at this thing. Look at this flag.
2 other jabronis are taking care of it.
Yeah, Jim Miller.
Flag. Yeah, it's my flag, but you guys take care of it.
Jim Miller set that flag up, and now he has other people tending to it while it blows all over the place.
You know,
So Bill gives
Sorry,
people work.
Wendy out here.
William gives us work to do. That's what he does. He gives us work. Hey,
cut-
Today you're calling me a nightmare.
Yeah, you are a nightmare. I call you Nightmare all the time. The flag should call you the Nightmare. They're stuck in your damn trunk.
Not my trunk.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, don't you hear him now?
That old geezer William won't let us out.
Yeah, what are you doing on Saturday, Wayne?
I'll be here. I'll be here all
No
day.
hell?
That's right.
All right, hold on.
You better sell some freaking flags.
So you're getting your inventory ready, right?
As we speak, I got my guys making 300 quarter-ounce burgers. I got my people slicing the Land O'Lakes yellow American cheese.
Now I'm starving.
I got them making the freaking famous Barini's hot dogs.
And this is
I
taking
got
place
my
when?
veggie
Where's
burgers.
this coming?
This is coming. Hold on, what's coming?
Starving now.
Oh, the food.
Okay.
This is coming on Saturday at 2 o'clock. 2 to 8, be there, be square.
Where?
Mill Park.
Exactly.
Fun. Food in the park.
Mill Hill Park.
Music.
Miller?
in the
Did I
park.
say Miller? No.
Music in the park.
Music.
Who's playing?
I don't know. I know 2 guys for sure.
Sucio.
3. I know 3 guys.
Sucio.
I know Roland Ramos.
Sucio.
I know Craig Lynch.
Bong hits for Jesus,
And,
right?
okay, there's 4. Bong hits for Jesus.
Sucio.
And the one, the only. You call him Sucio. I call him Marley Sheen. Bob Marley, Charlie Sheen, somewhere in between.
Sucio Gonzalez.
He's not Spanish.
It's Sucio Gonzalez, man.
That's what he wants us to call him. I'm calling him Marley.
William, can I have that black bag? The black case. Yeah, so Sucio will be there. He'll be closing the show out, I believe. There's another rap artist called Blatantly. I think it's called Blatantly. I think that's one of them. I want to play. See, you can't go on there now. We can't both do things at the same time.
I'm sorry, my bad.
You got to do something because I'm looking
I
up.
thought you were doing something.
I'm looking up for Sucio CD, which you also have.
THC, the Herbman Chronicles. That's what it's called. Oh, that's yeah. You're like me. I was given a CD before he even dropped this other one. So I got like 2 CDs. The one we have has a lot of oldies on it. But it's a winner. It's definitely a winner. Sucio Gonzalez. Oh man, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's about almost 20 of us here. And a dog, a big ass dog, Zeus. It's windy. It's very windy. I'm gonna say it's about 51 degrees. Yeah, I'm gonna say 51 degrees because I'm that good. And until you prove me wrong. So 51 degrees, windy, chilly. This is what we do. This is what we do on Thursdays. Hopefully, they'll be warmer.
Want to take a break and go smoke?
In the weeks upcoming. No, dude, Dude, do you realize? It's 1:03, 3 minutes past the hour, 1 o'clock. We're only here for 57 more minutes. And none of these jabronis.
So, William.
You got William right there.
All we do is smoke quality pop.
Finally, William's doing something.
Team Sucio is a natural
We got more than 6-7 minutes. We're here till 2 o'clock.
Oh, 2 o'clock, my bad. Come on, 2 o'clock, right? Yeah, it's 1:03, baby. 3 minutes past the big hour, 1 o'clock.
I think if you're going to make it through, you might want to go medicate. Take a musical break. I'll override that if I got something to say.
Don't hurt nobody while we're going, okay? Because I know you haven't medicated.
No, I haven't medicated. This is true. I am what's called a non-qualifying patient.
But you qualify in my eyes.
Well, I have
Probably across the
catastrophic injury to both feet. Was in a hospital 59 days over 4 stays, in a wheelchair for 7 months. Couldn't walk for a year and a half. My feet hurt today.
And there are some ugly ass feet here. Put him in the picture. And I'm talking about your ugly ass feet because, as ugly as they are, you never see this guy show pictures of them. Unlike the weed man. All the weed man does is show pictures of them ugly, Frito-laid looking sons of. I'm out of here. That's disgusting.
Those are the ugliest feet I ever seen in my life. You know, you wouldn't have to go to the doctor if you clipped your toenails once a week. Yeah. I'm just saying.
No!
What about you, Jim? How's your toenails look today?
Oh, I can't look at them. Actually, I hardly can get a foot up close enough to my arms to be able to cut them. I need a little help occasionally, and that's not medically reason enough, loosening up. You know, what it comes down to is in New Jersey, neuropathic pain or pain of any kind, unless it's from certain disease like cancer or multiple sclerosis, glaucoma, if it does indeed cause pain, is not a proper indication if pain it comes from the wrong source. So who hasn't experienced pain? Think of the worst pain you've had